Hi everyone, I hope you're all well and welcome back to my channel Lifestyle Critic, where we break down movies and TV shows into their core elements. And in this video we are going to be reviewing Last Christmas, which is a pretty enjoyable movie. The acting is pretty brilliant and it does have a really nice message in there as well. I would say it does feel a little bit low budget at times and it does feel like a bit of a TV movie, but it is pretty hilarious how the whole film conceptually is based on a George Michael track, and the film also features some hidden George Michael tracks in there as well. So I cannot wait to break down Last Christmas for you in this video review. So the movie starts off by introducing us to the character of Kate, who is a bit of an aspiring singer and works in an all year round Christmas shop as an elf. Now she has a bit of a chaotic and reckless life and has pushed away all of her friends and family. Then one day she suddenly meets the eternally optimistic character of Tom, who helps her in turn to become a lot more positive in her life. There is then a bit of a predictable twist that leads to Kate seeing the error of her ways, becoming a lot more grateful and completely changing her life by really re-evaluating all of the relationships and her attitude, that leads to a really nice message that the film concludes with. So whilst this movie does feel a little bit like a TV movie at points, the cast and characters in this film are actually pretty awesome. So let's go through them one by one. So first up we have Emilia Clarke, who brilliantly leads this film. You're really with this character from start to finish. She is super funny, super witty and super relatable as well. And she just carries this film so well. You're really sad with this character, you're really happy when this character is really happy, and you're just laughing out loud throughout this film because of the character's portrayal, which is absolutely brilliant. We then have Henry Golding, who plays the character of Tom, the almost perfect human, as he's always positive, always really happy, and always really charitable as well. You do find out later why the character is a little bit like that, but as a result, his portrayal is a little bit one-dimensional. Next up we have Emma Thompson, who brilliantly plays the character of Kate's mother. She suffers from depression, but when she's not suffering from depression, the character is a bit of an overbearing mother figure who is brilliantly hilarious in this movie. We then have Kate's sister, who is a bit of a mouthy character, and Kate unintentionally unveils a bit of a secret for this character, which then puts a bit of a strain on their relationship. We then have Kate's father, who was a really successful lawyer but then had to give that up and is now a cab driver. So his character is really interesting, especially with his wife and daughters. We then have all of Kate's friends, who, like I said before, Kate pushes away. So their relationship is really interesting. And then finally we have Yeoh, who is absolutely brilliant as Kate's boss, the Santa in the Always Christmas store in this film. And she brilliantly has her own little storyline and is just such a hilarious character in this film. So like I said, whilst it does feel a little bit like a TV movie, the cast and characters in this film are absolutely awesome. So from a visuals point of view, this film isn't necessarily the best visuals you're ever going to see, but it does work really well. You do go to all of the really nice core places in central London, which is really great. It does feel like a very Christmassy movie that really does leave you feeling warm inside, especially by the end of it. So whilst the visuals aren't necessarily the best, they do really work for the world they're creating in Last Christmas. So overall, Last Christmas isn't going to be the best Christmas movie you're ever going to see, and the twist that happens towards the end is super predictable. But that being said, the acting is absolutely brilliant, and the message that this film leaves you with by the end is really heartfelt and is really cool. And so for all of those reasons, I'm going to give this movie a solid 5 out of 10. I'd love to hear what you think, so please let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in my next video.